Greetings, Carmel Presbyterian Church family. I'm here on the back patio or the back porch of my home in North Carolina, but I'll be flying back to Carmel on Wednesday and look forward to seeing you again on Sunday. I don't know if you've been following the NBA playoffs this year, but I'm a big basketball fan, and even after Stephen Curry and my beloved Golden State Warriors were knocked out of the playoffs, I've been following the Denver Nuggets. You may recall that my family and I lived in Boulder, Colorado for almost 17 years, and all of my sons and I are big Nuggets fans. And on Monday night, as you may know, the Nuggets won the NBA championship and beat the Miami Heat. And the hero of the game was a man named Nikola Jokic. In many ways, he's an unlikely hero. He was born in Serbia and was drafted as a chubby teenager back in 2014, and no one had any idea back then that he would become the superstar that he is today. In these playoffs, he has scored more points, grabbed more rebounds, and passed out more assists per game than anyone in the playoffs, than anyone in NBA history. He is a remarkable player to watch. But you know what? The most remarkable thing about Nikola is his humility and his unselfish play in the world of the NBA today. He's a quiet guy who has an aw shucks kind of approach to his incredible play, and when he is complimented, he is very quick to defer to his teammates and to his coaches at every turn. And after they won the championship last Monday night, when he was asked what it feels like to have won the NBA championship, his response was simply, "Well, we got the job done and now we can go home." You know, in the world of sports, which is filled with large personalities, people who have swagger and who are loud and obnoxious and are self-centered, and it's all about me, it is so refreshing to see someone who embodies the values that Jesus extolled: humility, kindness, self-sacrifice. Remember, Jesus said, "Blessed are the meek, for they shall inherit the earth." The New Testament writers remind us not to think of ourselves more highly than we ought to, but to think of ourselves with sober judgment. And also to think in terms of the ways in which we can sacrifice for others. Greater love has no man than this, that he lay down his life for his friends. That's what Jesus said. You know, I want to be more like that. I want to be more like Jesus. I want to embody those values that Nikola seems to be expressing. I wonder where he is on his spiritual journey. Well, I hope to see you Sunday, where we're going to continue our sermon series on becoming the church that Jesus longs for. And this one another passage that we'll consider talks about encourage one another. I'll see you then. May God bless you richly.